I'm sure a lot of people here want to know, can we get rid of the hurricane?
Get rid of?
Yeah, can we make it go away?
No.
Is
But you
it?
can shift to a reality where it doesn't exist.
Oh, okay.
Remember, all change is simply a shift to a parallel reality with different conditions. You don't ever actually change any one reality. You simply shift out of it.
So that means we can avoid danger if we think about not getting
But if
in
you
danger.
think of it in terms of shifting to avoid danger, you're actually locking yourself into it because you're approaching it from a negative vibration of fear, as opposed to simply shifting into a reality that is representative of what you prefer in positive terminology.
Okay.
Nevertheless, at the same time, whatever does happen, respond to it in a positive way. Because it's not about whether the outside changes, it's about whether you change in relation to it. That's what tells you you've actually changed. Not that the outside has changed, because very often the outside will not change because all things on the outside are just illusions and can serve double duty. And if you respond to it in a different way, other than the way in which you used to, that you say you don't prefer, then you've proven to the universe that you've actually changed, and then you give the universe the best opportunity to reflect the change in an outward illusionary way. But it isn't about whether or not the outside changes. It's about whether or not you respond differently, even if it stays the same, that proves you've changed. Make sense?
Yes, thank you.
Again, remember, physical reality is just a mirror. And if you see the reflection in the mirror frowning, you don't go over to the mirror and try to change the expression on the reflection's face. That will never work. When you change the expression on your face, then the mirror's reflection has no choice but to smile back at you.
Nice.
But if you make it a condition that the reflection has to change first in order to prove that you're happy, then the mirror reflection will continue to frown because it can't change before you do. Make sense?
Yes.
Does that help you?
Yes.
So again, remember what we said about allowing whatever is happening to be what needs to happen, because the paradox is when you allow what is happening to be what needs to happen and have a different attitude and energy toward it, you give it the best opportunity to let you shift to a reality where another reflection can be given to you. Not that it has to. You just give it the best opportunity. You give yourself the best opportunity to shift when it doesn't matter whether or not you do. That's the paradox. Because you know that no matter what happens, it's only going to have a positive effect in your life. Why? Because you say so. Is there anything that would contradict you? No, only you. Make sense?
Yeah.
You see, many of you think that somehow there's some force that can countermand you, but there isn't. There actually is, in that context, in the way that it's been said on your planet, in the way it's been phrased, there actually is no will of God. There's no such thing. God's will is your will, because you are God. You are all aspects of creation. And thus then, whatever you decide is true for you is the will of God for you. Because the whole idea is that you were created to be a unique facet, a unique aspect of creation. And if you don't act like the you were created to be, then in that sense, you're not being true to yourself. You're not actually being true to the aspect. Now, yes, you have the ability to explore the experience of not being you, but you can't actually not be you. You're always you. So the idea in all the things we're talking about has nothing ever to do with the idea that you're not actually yourself. It all has to do with the idea that you've created an experience as if you're not yourself. All it takes is the realization that that's impossible. And then you will simply be yourself if you choose to be. So it doesn't matter what happens, because you can always know that you can be yourself relative to that thing, and thus as yourself, that thing must be in your life for a reason, a positive reason, because you say so, because that's who you are, because that's who you prefer to be, and therefore you will have a relationship with it that will give you the same effect as the meaning you put into it. Because there is no meaning to life automatically. Life is meaningless. That's a good thing. Because you are designed to give life meaning. That's your power as a creator. You give life meaning. So life has no meaning other than the meaning you give it. And the meaning you give it determines the effect you get, no matter what it looks like.